chat. What's up? Your favorite hamster is back on stream, and today we're continuing with Roblox, playing Grow a Garden, because honestly, I just vibe with this game. It's fun, chill, and I get to grow my little garden together with you. And here's the important part. Don't forget to smash that like and hit subscribe. It really matters for the channel, cause I'm growing not just in the game, but also here on YouTube. And our big goal is 1,000 subs. Each one of you can help us get there, and imagine how cool it'll be later to say, yeah, I was here from the very beginning, when the hamster was just planting his first garden. That's the real odd flex. Also, make sure to drop your thoughts in the comments. Tell me what you think about the game, share ideas for the garden, or even just throw in some random goofy stuff. I read it all, and it also helps push the channel in the algorithm. So basically, you're not only leveling up my Roblox garden, you're boosting the whole channel with me. Yo chat. What's up my people? Your favorite hamster is back on stream, and yes, I'm still alive, still tiny, still fluffy, and somehow carrying the full chaotic energy of an entire squad of streamers who didn't sleep for 3 days straight. Like bro, imagine a ball of fur with zero chill, too much caffeine, and a mic boom. That's me right now. Sometimes I honestly think if I was human and walked into an esports academy, they'd kick me out instantly just for trolling nonstop. But that's the whole vibe, right? We're not just playing games here, we're building chaos, throwing memes left and right, and making sure the stream feels more like a party where no one knows what's going on, but everyone's vibing anyway. And dude, tell me why I've got hamster paws, but I still feel like I should be slamming the desk like a pro gamer after every match. But all I can do is crunch on a sunflower seed and stare at the camera like I own the internet. That's peak hamster energy right there, Dot. And listen, fam, you sitting there thinking this hamster is completely unhinged, and you're absolutely right. But that's the secret sauce. That's why you watch. That's why the vibes hit so hard. And since you're here, don't be lazy, smash that like button, hit subscribe, because the grind is real. We're pushing for 1,000 subs. That's our first big milestone, the level up moment, the achievement unlocked. And I swear when we hit it, it's not just numbers. It's proof that this whole crazy hamster cult is real and taking over YouTube. Y'all are not just viewers, you're part of the squad, the army, the crew that's rewriting history with pure chaos and fluffy energy. Imagine me a year from now sitting in some big podcast interview and they ask, how did it all start? And I just say, the squad pressed like, dropped comments, and boom, history made. That's literally the story waiting to be written right now. So yeah, don't sleep on it, drop a comment. And it doesn't even have to make sense. Right hamster gang, right cheese supremacy. Right bro is literally squeaking. In for K? I don't care. Just type something, because YouTube looks at that and goes, wait, what's happening here? Why is a hamster breaking the algorithm? And then it pushes us even further. And when I tell you every single like and sub feels like adding one more battery to my hamster wheel brain, I mean it. Fam, that's energy I run on. That's what keeps me squeaking nonsense for hours straight without losing steam. And the funniest part is, this channel is literally family-friendly chaos. Parents walk by. They see you watching some squeaky dude yelling about seeds, and they're like, oh okay, that's safe. But in reality, you'll know this is peak chaos disguised as wholesome. That's the magic trick we're sneaking insanity into your recommended feed with a fluffy face and a square. Spooky voice. That's why you can't leave. That's why you stick around, because no other channel gives you hamster brain combined with streamer brain. It's like two types of cracked energy fused into one tiny ball of content. So do the thing, fam, sub, up, smash like, and get ready, because the hamster squad is only just warming up. We're not here for small plays, We're building an empire powered by squeaks, memes, and pure unfiltered chaos. And every single one of you is part of it. Drop a comment, join the movement, and let's keep breaking the internet one seed at a time. 8 squad, let's keep it rolling, because if you think I'm running out of hamster fuel, you're so wrong, bro. I've got an entire bag of chaos stashed under my tiny gamer chair, and I'm not afraid to use it. You know what's wild? Half the time people join the stream and they're like, wait, is this seriously a hamster talking? And yeah, bro, that's the gimmick. That's the hook. But then they stay, and suddenly they're vibing with the squad, typing random stuff in chat, like cheese supremacy and hamster for president. And I'm just here thinking, yeah, this is exactly the future I imagined when I escaped the pet store. Like, who needs running wheels when you have Wi-Fi and a slightly broken microphone, right? But listen, let me be real with you for a sec. Every like you drop, every sub you smash. It's not just some number, it's like fuel for this crazy hamster machine we're building together. When I say our goal is 1,000 subs, I don't mean just, oh yeah, cool round number. I mean that's the first brick in our empire. You know those stories where one random guy starts something dumb, and suddenly it becomes the biggest thing on the internet? That's literally us right now. Except it's not one guy, it's a squeaky hamster. And not just me, it's you. It's everyone in chat. It's every single person pressing that button because they know they're early, they're part of the day one squad. Imagine flexing in the future like, yeah, I was subbed before the hamster hit 1K. That's clout, bro. That's bragging rights forever. And don't even get me started on comments, fam. Comments are like hamster seeds, but for the algorithm. You think I'm joking? Nah, straight facts. YouTube literally sees us spamming nonsense in the comments section and goes, oh wow, people love this content. Let's throw it in everyone's recommendations. Like, you drop one comment that says hamster squeaks louder than my alarm clock, and suddenly 10 random people who never even thought about Roblox or hamsters are watching, laughing, and boom, new squad members recruited. That's how it spreads. That's how we take over. And I know some of y'all are shy. You're like, hey, I don't usually comment on videos. Bro, this is the one time you gotta break the rule. Just type something, anything. Even the most random emoji you've got, just throw it out there. Trust me, it helps more than you think. It's not about being funny or clever. It's about showing the squad's alive, active, breathing, making noise. Because if the hamster is squeaking and the chat is silent, that's just weird. We don't do quiet here. We do loud. We do chaotic. We do energy levels that scare the neighbors. And yo, speaking of loud, can we talk about how insane it is that a hamster is out here pulling numbers? Like, bro, we're literally breaking the matrix. Somewhere in YouTube HQ, there's a dude staring at a screen, scratching his head like, why are so many kids, teens, and even random adults watching this squeaky furball rant about life? And the answer is simple. Vibes. Pure vibes. The internet is starving for something that's both chaotic and family friendly, and guess what? That's me. I'm literally built for this. Hamster brain plus streamer energy equals unstoppable combo. So, let me put it this way. If you're watching and you're not subscribed yet, you're literally holding us back. Like, bro, why are you freeloading off the chaos? Join the squad properly. Don't just be the person who watches from the shadows. Be the one who hits that red button, joins the crew, and helps push us to the big milestone, because when we hit 1,000, I promise, the hamster energy goes nuclear. New content, crazier streams, more chaos, more everything. But we can't do it without you. Yeah, you. Not the guy sitting next to you. Not the random stranger in chat you. If you're hearing this, that's your sign. Tap the button. Join the hamster army. And I'll say it again, cause it's important, drop a comment. Even if it's the dumbest thing ever. Spam squeak 50 times. Right hamster is my spirit animal. Or literally just type W. That's enough. YouTube will see it. Push the video further, and suddenly our little hamster squad isn't so little anymore. It's massive. And once we're massive, there's no stopping us. Bet, let's keep this hamster engine running. Cause if there's one thing I don't do, it's shut up when the vibes are rolling. You know what's crazy? The internet is full of people trying way too hard, like overproduced intros, crazy editing, explosions every 3 seconds. Meanwhile, here we are, it's literally just a squeaky hamster screaming into a mic. And somehow that hits harder than a Hollywood movie trailer. That's the secret, bro. Authenticity. You're not here for fake smiles or what's up, guys. Welcome back to my channel, Corporate Energy. Now, you're here because I'm unfiltered hamster brain, pure chaos, no script, no safety net, just vibes. And that's exactly why you gotta stay strapped in, because even I don't know what's coming out of my mouth half the time. And think about it. If this many people are already locked in, imagine where we're going once the squad multiplies. Like, you blink, we're at 1,000. You blink again, and suddenly people are making memes about us on TikTok, and it's of me squeaking over random songs, maybe even merch hamster on a hoodie. Squeak quotes on mugs, the whole 9 yards. And the funniest part, y'all can literally say you were here before it popped off. You were here when the goal was just 1,000, not 100K, not a million. That's the legendary squad status. That's the OG hamster army tattoo moment, bro. But don't get it twisted, none of this works if you're just sitting back watching, like it's Netflix. Nah fam, this isn't passive content. This is interactive chaos. You're part of the stream, even if you're just vibing in silence. Every like you click, every sub you smash, every comment you throw in, it stacks. It builds momentum. It makes this tiny channel look way bigger than it is, and YouTube's like, okay, maybe this hamster deserves the spotlight. That's when we start climbing. That's when new people flood in. That's when the chat goes from 10 comments to 100 to 1,000, all spamming nonsense. And it feels like we're running an online hamster rave. And yo, let me be real for a sec. I know some of you are scrolling through right now, half distracted, maybe doing homework, maybe chilling with food, maybe procrastinating on something important. But listen, this moment right here, this is your chance to be part of something bigger than just watching another random Roblox stream. You're literally helping create the most cracked hamster community on YouTube. And that's not even me hyping it up. That's facts. Every movement starts small, every army starts with a few, and then it snowballs. We're in that snowball phase, fam, and trust me, you want to be on the hamster wheel before it turns into a whole hamster roller coaster. So here's the mission. Smash that sub, drop that like, and flood the comments with anything. Doesn't matter if it's funny, dumb, random, serious, or just emojis. Spam the comments so hard that when people scroll down, they're like, wait, why are there 500 hamster-related comments here? That's how you leave a mark. That's how you make the algorithm shake. That's how we climb from small chaos to big chaos. And let me tell you, when I picture the future, it's not just me squeaking into a mic, streams packed with squad energy, raids on other channels, hamster memes everywhere, people yelling squeak. All right, squad, that's it for today's stream. But seriously, thanks so much for hanging out and helping me grow not just my garden in Roblox, but our little hamster community too. Every like, every sub, every comment really makes a difference. And I can't stress enough how much it means to me that you're part of this journey. Keep dropping your thoughts, ideas, and chaos in the comments. Because I read everything, and it helps make the next streams even crazier. Make sure to smash that subscribe button if you haven't yet. Hit the like, and tell your friends about the Hamster Squad, because the more of us there are, the more wild and fun things get. Can't wait to see you all in the next stream. Keep vibing, keep gaming, and as always, stay squeaky, fam.